It's Rob again, back with another review for you. So today I have another iJoy product, the 24 karat mod kit. So there's a lot about this that I like, maybe one or two things that I don't like, and they're not really too major for me. So let's go ahead in here. All right, so the 24 karat kit by iJoy is a 2700 battery kit. So it actually comes with a mech mod, and it comes also with a 2700 iJoy battery. If you've seen my other reviews, you know I love this battery. It's a very strong, hard-hitting battery that lasts longer than most 18650s do. Busting this thing down real quick for you. Boom. Here's your top cap piece. That is actually a magnet that you see right there. There's a 510 in there because it's hybrid. That's the 510 from the actual dripper. The dripper itself comes with an Ultim cap, which is nice because it means that it doesn't get hot very easily. I can chain hit it several times and it doesn't get hot on my lips whatsoever. It has decent sized slots. The nice thing is, if you notice on the deck there, it has like this little lip that goes at an angle. That's really nice because that means that when you put this on it, the cap on there, it actually goes upwards towards the coil. So it's basically like a bottom flow kinda, but not really. Either way, it makes tremendous flavor. You also get this, which is the Delrin piece that has the magnet in it, the repelling magnet for the one in the top cap. So this is actually what causes your button to have resistance. Okay, you stick your little piece on top. So your bottom section, believe it or not, watch this. So see this? This is your bottom section. This is your button area. Boom. That whole tube is actually your button, which is nice. For one, there's no spring in here. There's nothing on the actual button section itself, which is lovely. Once you put it all together, get your battery in there, get your tube down. Oop. Set this down in here real quick. Okay, this, and you will have some resistance when you screw on your top piece because of the magnet, but that magnet, what that does is it actually pushes this button downward because your battery's in there, and if you're holding it sideways or upside down, only gravity is going to be keeping it down without that magnet. So very nice throw on it. Let's take a look. Great flavor off of this thing. It hits very, very well. It is gold plated. That means the conductivity is really, really good on it. It hits very, very hard, very immediate for sure. Size is incredible on this thing, guys. I took it side by side with a simple mod, which if you guys have been vaping for a while, if you've ever used a mech mod, it was pretty much the first tiny compact hybrid 18650. And this mod, the mod on its own, is smaller than the simple mod on its own, which is incredible. That was the tiniest mod for the longest time, and it's because of this button. This button here, being that it's part of the tube rather than sticking out of the tube in any way, shape, or form, it makes it shorter, and the tolerances have to be a little tighter because of it too. So overall, I mean, you can see I'm covering most of it just with my hand. Only the RDA has to stick up. That being said, the tube can actually handle a good bit of heat. I put a 0.1-ish, maybe a little lower, build inside. It's a dual parallel. It's very small. They're micro coils, but they're nichrome, and they ramp up very, very quickly. They ramp up really, really quickly. They give you all the heat that you want. And the lovely thing is, with that button, because of the way that it's a tube that sits inside of another tube, there's no hot button issue. You know, that's not the point that makes contact. It's not in the button like it is in a traditional mech mod. That's what causes hot button. Now, newer mods out these days don't really do hot button, but there's not even a chance that this one's going to because of the way that it's constructed. I love that about it. The battery that you put in there, the 2700, is an amazing battery. It lasts me between 2 and 3 hours of using about as much as I want to. Now, keep in mind, I probably don't vape as much as some of you guys out there, but compared to an 18650 battery, it lasts me longer. It hits harder. I really do like this mod a lot just because of, you know, the form factor and the hit that goes along with it. I could think of several mods that are bigger than this and don't hit nearly as hard. You know, that being said, it's not a competition mod. It's not. I'm not going to lie to you and say that it's going to hit as hard as an Able will or as hard as, like a Purge mod or anything like that. But for the price point, being in the $90-ish range for the kit, maybe less, maybe more, depending on where you're looking, it's solid. It's definitely solid. Right along the lines with the Wonder Vape. It's not as heavy as the Wonder Vape, which is nice. I like it because it's a lot more portable. But it gives you a very similar hit to the Wonder Vape. Just different, of course, because the RDA's got different airflow on it. But I really don't have very much to complain about. My only complaint on my end would be that when on my personal, which is not the case for others that I've seen, if I stick the battery in right side up, I get a little bit of rattle. If I flip it upside down, all that rattle goes away. It won't auto fire with the rattle either way, but if you find yourself having that problem, just flip your battery over. It'll work fine. There's no difference between firing from the positive and negative. As long as the current is going in one direction, it really doesn't matter. So that's just a heads up for you guys. That's really my only con for it. Other than that, great price, great mod, hits lovely. Go ahead and get you one if you like a small mod, especially ones that actually hit worth a crap. So, I don't really have much else to say on it today, guys. I hope this review was relatively helpful for you, and maybe you'll grab you one, because these 24 carats, man, they hit. Happy vapor trails, guys.